the size of him, the size of his back. And apparently,
yes,
in the clubhouse, hit this thing on a line right in front of Aaron Judge. Back to Kevin in the studio. The former Vanderbilt outfielder. Here's Mark Canna. That's a strike. Nito leads off with a double. Fourth inning, Vogelbach leads off with a single. Canna hit it hard last time and deep to left field. I want to show you something in between innings. Scherzer and Nito.
Intense.
Which is how Max is.
Well, we talked about it, and Buster clued us in on, sick. Kind of hard to say. Maybe it looks more like
Big throw.
That one misses. Mon took something off that.
3-2.
McNeil followed by Escobar. And the other part of this slow roll to third. Donaldson bare hands. Reported to the first base umpire. Berto Ortiz beat it out.
Hitting the front part of the bag. Not only was Ortiz making the right call, but it's now Canna can get down the line, and right here he beats this throw.
Running, and now dangerous spot here for Herman. 2 men on, nobody out, and Jeff McNeil towards the line and left.
With no outs, runners at first and second. Mets are up 2. Bunt play on with not a lot of speed at second.
At one point, he felt like he'd never get another hit.
Oh, no.
So then he's story, you can piggyback on this one, Buster, but Jeff McNeil told all of McNeil's bats, all of his bats, and the bat bag. I said it before, it's the Clemente model that Jeff McNeil uses.
Easy to rub the bat. That's outside. Bottom of the fourth, the next one. In the center field, Judge. Midst of City Field, where a lot of Met uniforms are. Judge, the major.
Magic puka shells.
Did they work?
Yes.
Turk Wendell have what, shark teeth or something?
Yeah, he had the shark teeth.
Yeah. Escobar hit that homer last.
So it's amazing how hitters
try to find out who made that catch, and at the trade deadline try to acquire that guy immediately.
A good-looking changeup from Herman, and yes, and Carl, to your point.
You know how hard this ball was? Over 100 miles an hour off the bat of Eduardo Escobar. Absolutely.
The old racing stripes, the 1986 unit.
Yeah.
Thomas Nito doubled and scored the gate through Nito. And he rolls one to third. That's the 67th of the year.
Last time up, ended up hitting a double into the left center gap on a fastball away.
Herman ready. Off his foot. So with Nito with the plate, I mean, one of the things that kind of cropped up was maybe Wilson Contreras, Dave Robertson. They got a kid down in the minors who is likely going to be an offensive star. That yet, Nito is gone. They will strand 2. It's a good job by Herman. In the 5th inning, Max Scherzer working quickly and working very effectively. Donaldson up first, and there's one that will bend your knees. 85 after he missed back. Carlos Stanton. Donaldson. That's towards the gap. Donaldson holds the bag with his right hand. What a job.
Won the solid contact of Josh Donaldson, not trying to do too much with it. Brandon Nimmo doing a great job of getting it back to Francisco Lindor.
Here's Aaron Hicks. First pitch misses from Scherzer.
And Lindor had to come out to go get it.
Way inside, that's 2 balls, no strikes. Hicks swings at that 1-2-0, and he fouls it off. That was the first Ruiz, the rookie, and he popped off the bag with his foot for what was at that point. Hicks, that's sky high and foul.
slider for strikes, and then also miss with it and get strikeouts with it, and it's sort of the
grass. Lindor just up the middle as Hicks fouls that straight back on a 90
to leaving him out there. Scherzer adding a couple of miles of velocity.
There's 2 strikeouts to Hicks. Will not offer. That's a good take, and we go full.
The 7th pitch of the at-bat coming here, and a good one by Hicks, who can do that.
Fielder for the Yankees tonight. Swing and a miss. He buries the slider. That's Yankees are 0 for 10 in this quick 2-game series, and there is a...
Guys, with Josh Donaldson at second base, you're now seeing your Scherzer use the pitch com.
Receiver in Scherzer's hat. Late on that one. That was 95, and he's after a leadoff double here in Scherzer.
Timeout.
Second. Swing and a miss. Another filthy slider.
Package you can come at you with a curveball, slider, and a cutter, and this is kind of in the middle with the...
Oh, no, timeout.
Arm angle. Very few of them look the same.
Yeah, the intent as well. It's kind of like a goal line.
Pitching coach or offensive coordinator in the NFL? Are you a runner every time, or are you going to
you
tight end?
You got to mix it up.
Hitter.
That's
That's out.
That did not miss, but it's by much.
Well, I think his best secondary pitch is his slider, and then his changeup, curveball.
What will he go with on a 3-1? Fastball 3-2. So it's
1 and number 2. But the variance in speeds.
be careful with the slider or even the heater. That's the dilemma you have.
Donaldson goes 3-2, and Higashioka fouls it off. Another 3-2.
Ball 4.
No, it is not. Aaron Boone said this is a shot in the arm. You know, regular season, we get fired up. There were some teams come in, and then Mayhew now with 2 on, and Scherzer misses away. That was his first.
Mayhew.
Mayhew is just 2-0-4 this year. Gets the call.
Are now going into his 24th pitch of this inning.
LeMahieu right at Lindor. Threat of the night, stranded on a line shot into the glove of Lindor. Stays 2-zip.
Opportunities you can get off Max Scherzer. That was one right there, especially.
Weisiger was good. They really believe that Chapman is close. If they can his 74th pitch.
That's out.
This has to be really encouraging. I mean, the Yankees have suffered on, and some encouraging performances last night out of the bullpen. Marinaccio was great, and they will re-image it in a short period. It's good again. He'll begin a throwing program going at the 12-week mark. So
That's out.
But they did get good news yesterday when they saw Weisiger.
Trevino said it felt like we lost.
Yes. That's how good he has been this year.
You know, I know you're very involved with how important was the year that King had to establish himself.
Metrics you want to use. Old school, new school, WAR, into the Yankees.
Lindor straight back, and let's hope for his sake and the Yankees' sake that he's able to. He could very well be back for spring training next year. Third inning came with 2 strikes and 2 outs. And that one is just down.
Bats, he averaged 5 pitches per those 2 at-bats. Going into his 6th pitch here.
That's outside.
He draws the walk. Herman will come off the mound after 4 2/3. They meet on the other side from Kevin. We'll take a timeout here. Good night for Domingo Herman.
Aaron Boone kind of saved him for tonight as kind of a bulk guy to piggyback on Herman.
Have come against lefties. As Slitke bounces that one in there.
Those moves and his high spin. Cut fastball, slider, curveball.
That's way inside.
This is where a lot of managers just do not come in with a strike.
Through a 3-0. 3-1.
Ball 4.
Nope, ball 4.
Licky's best pitches, and those were all cutters, either in off the plate or the 1 strike was up above.
Today.
I love this. I love the fact that he is allowing that bat is going to come up again in the game, and he'd rather have him behind.
Strike one.
And that's actually fallen through the wayside with some organizations.
And that has to do a little bit having we believe we have advantages here, so let's take advantage of it. We saw the other.
He's a mad scientist in all of this. He understands.